G'day everyone, Granitor here again with the tournament battle, SH Clan tournament, and I'm up against Iraklis, and this is the first game. And I'm co-commentating with Conceivable again.
Hello. Got asked back. Didn't do too bad the first time.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Do better this time, but. Right, well, we'll press play in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right, so on this left flank, Iraklis is bringing his noble horse archer up. Cops a good volley by these Thurios. It doesn't even go down to man, surprisingly, which I thought definitely would go down to man. But I've also trained me Eastern Slinger on him, so. But yeah, it's in the woods, so that's maybe why he's not losing a man there. So what do you think, bro?
I think, he did pull out at the very last minute, almost like he's just trying to bait a volley out of you, but additionally he's also got his units in a very, almost loose formation, like they've been spread out by the trees or just trying to walk through other units, so
yep.
when your skirmishers aim for a target, they aim for the center of a unit, and
yep.
That can really play a big factor as to where their shots land.
Well, that's right too. I just got a full Thuros spear javelin on the eastern cataphracts, but it landed in the middle when they were spread out again. So yeah, it's interesting. The mechanics where it aims is just bullshit, mate.
Yeah, I think the biggest example of that is when you see a lot of units trying to shoot at elephants. They get strung out, and they'll be shooting at nowhere near any of the other elephants when the units just spread out.
He's come right here with his general again in front of me, Thurios. Baited out a javelin from them again, but I am shooting them with my slinger as well this whole time, so getting a few good slinger shots in. And on the right flank,
and he's just put.
Yeah, it's not going too bad. He's just got his noble horse archers there, eastern cataphracts.
A lot of cat and mouse just going on. It seems. He's vying for position.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I've got a good woods on the left flank. I'm going to use that to push up and push his all his cav and his hillmen on the left flank. I'm going to push them up. He's coming in with his noble horse, getting another volley off on me Thuros. At this stage I'm thinking, good, shoot me bloody Thuros, I don't really care. Because they got good armour, and I'm baiting volleys out of him, so it's not really worrying me too much. I've only lost 10 men on them.
Yep, and you're in a nice long, thin formation. Going to be a lot harder to take hits.
That's exactly right. And I'm baiting volleys out of him, 2 half of them aren't even hitting, so... Yes, just trying to get rid of the ammo on them. Now I've pushed up on the left flank. I'm starting to get good position in the woods there. Keep my line tight. So we've done a full pirouette of the battlefield there. And he's sneaking behind me with the noble horses now again.
Yeah. No, you've he's just got these couple of pesky units in your rear, just forcing you to keep a spear back or so, and just tying up a portion of your army like that, and also just distracting you almost as well, keeping you off your micro and slowing down your reaction times, because you've got to constantly worry about those units.
Exactly right. So we probably should go through the army composition actually while we've got time. For me, it's 2 Cappadocians on the left, Thuros spear, Eastern Slinger, Mercenary Celtic Warrior, and then in the middle I've just got the Ponic Swordsman Gen, got 6 of them, 2 slingers out the back, 2 more Cappadocian on the right, and then I've got the same kind of setup except 2 Thuros spears on the right flank for a Celtic Warrior and an Eastern Slinger. Yeah, if you want to go over his build for me, man.
Yeah, well, Parthia is currently fielding I think 4 noble horse archers. One of which being his general as well. He's also made a quite interesting choice of 6 hillmen as well to make up his main line, being supported by mercenary hoplites. He's also got the 3 eastern cataphracts just behind those, which I assume are going to go in for a counter charge off the main engagement, trying to wreck those charges of yours and give his hillmen and hoplites a better chance, and for his skirmishing contingent he's brought some eastern slingers.
Yep. Who are in range now, and I notice so I pull back out of range from them. I'm just sucking in my flanks there, trying to protect the sides of my army. Well, he's got the noble horse around the back. I've got the Syrcuse pointing that way. And he's getting a couple of volleys off of me Syrcuse, but like I said, I don't care about Syrcuse really. It's all about baiting ammo out of his noble horse archers now. So ammunition 15.
Yeah, and they do only carry 15 ammunition on those. So as being horse archers, they are limited.
That's exactly right. So this battle goes on for a while, 20 minutes. So you can tell she's a bit of a kiting fest. Not my best battle I like to play. If anyone knows me, I like to get in there and amongst it. So for me to play like this is very frustrating, and people who know me would know exactly how frustrating it is for me. So I lose patience pretty quickly playing like this. But at the moment I'm playing very steady.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Bit of
do you want to fast forward it just a little bit there, bro?
Yeah, we'll fast forward.
Actually, no, wait, we've got the skirmo.
Oh, here we go, yeah. Now this is where it kicks off a bit too. This is where it enters my type of game. So I see his skirmish moving up again and getting shots on my Pontic swordsman. I don't want that, even though they've got 75 armour. I still don't want that shit. So I start moving up now with my main line. And then I follow up with my cav, and I see his cav moving, so I quickly move back again. And then I move my cav back, so I've drawn his cav out now, which is what I wanted to do. So I quickly move my cav back, get him to chase me. He thinks he's got me there. This is probably the best move of the game. So then I get a few precursor volleys off there, which I wanted to do on the eastern cataphracts with my swords.
Surprisingly, your Pontic swords from that entire just on your right flank only got one kill from that precursor volley, and that was a good volley into the majority of his units.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that myself. I was thinking, like, that's 2 volleys because the other Celtic warriors come in. They had a volley and he's only lost like bloody 15 men. So, but anyway, he's coming in with his line now, and I've locked up the eastern cataphracts with my Pontic swordsman and my noble blood cav. So that charge through the middle was nullified, and he starts coming out the back with his noble horse now. And I've still got horses out the back, and I've still got my skirmish and my Thuriel spears, which are getting javelins in.
Yeah, he's also just gone and positioned his noble horse around the back of your units as well. I would assume looking to try and get into your skirmishes at some point, but you just fended him off with a noble blood cavalry and then started turning your skirmishes around and firing back.
That's right, I had to do that, yeah. I was looking for things to protect him. I've got the Thurios on the right flank. I've got my cav there. But I thought I'd bring me cav in to grab hold of that mercenary hoplite, so my general didn't get attacked in rear. Now I'm done on the left flank with one of the hillmen, so I'm coming in to get the other hillman there.
Going fairly well on your right flank as well. You got a little cluster of mercenary Celtics and Pontic swordsmen that are all free.
Yep.
And I think we'll see them getting moved further into the engagement.
Yeah, which they're doing now. So he's trying to get into my skirmish now. I noticed that, so I pull that blob of warriors on the right flank back into the middle to get rid of that mercenary hoplite.
Those hillmen on the right flank that you just routed have already come back from routing.
That's amazing, that. With 35 morale, they'd usually, if I used the bastards, they'd be gone, mate. They wouldn't come back to the field with that many men left.
What surprised me is that they've come back in such proximity to the fight.
Yeah, and green morale as well. That's weird, man. I've never seen that in my whole career. You must be the luck of the draw, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a new one for me. I've never seen Hillman come back after copping a flogging like that at all. And also look at the balance bar down the bottom.
True. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I mean, so many units of yours still on the field.
Yep. You think they'd be gone. The orange morale now. Oh no, one's still green morale, so yeah, I've never seen Hillman holding that long, but anyway.
Yeah, but just the fact that they've managed to, they become something you have to deal with, and they've gone and drawn out two of your a mercenary Celtic and a Pontic swordsman, which would be quite well used back in the main engagement and just holding a line.
Exactly right.
Especially at this point where he's mainly just got the horse archers and skirmish. I mean, this is where I'd be making a beeline for that forest and just hunkering down and just whittling it away, because you know the horse archers only have so much ammo, and you've got a fair amount still on yours.
In the middle, the noble horse archers just got tangled up with the Cappadocians. He is shooting every one of his skirmishers into that engagement, and not much friendly fire going on. Look at that. That is weird. I've never seen 4 skirmishers shoot into a blob and not hit one noble horse archer there. Look at that. There we go. He's lost a couple.
We go. Starting to drop now. Yeah.
He was lucky there not to get them routed. So I've got my Cappadocian Cav, 40 of them into his noble horse archer general, which should be going right down by now. But he seems to be hanging in there quite good too. 52s, 51. Now he's shooting into that. So I got rid of the Hillman on the right.
I'm just going to assume that your Thurios are well and truly out of ammo by this point.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. They'll still be good as a deterrent kiting force.
That's right.
That sort of thing. But here he just pulls right out of that Cappadocian Cav.
Yeah, and I chase and quickly
to try and get away from the Pontic swordsman.
That's right.
In Cappadocian Cav with 7 men still holding in, which is quite impressive.
That's good. They didn't kill many of them noble horse archers. They had 40. That was unbelievable. So now it looks like I've got the upper hand in the engagement. So it's my battle to lose. At this stage, if I don't hold my troops properly and sort them out now at this stage. But it looks like I'm chasing, which is the worst thing I can do. I should be just forming up again and just biting my time and ripping him apart that way. So I'm getting them 2 eastern slingers. I'm shooting them in the woods with 3 slingers. God, that should be ripping them down a lot further. Getting flank shots there. They're holding in there, aren't they? Jesus Christ, seems like my slingers are bouncing off them. Bouncing straight off them. Jeez, if I turned me back to a slinger and ran away like that, and
they do have to travel through the forest, which might be just deflecting some of the shots off the trees.
Yep. Just got another precursor into the noble horse archers with me Pontic swords, which done nothing by the looks of it. God, they're tough, them Pontic's noble horse archers, man. Copping precursors like champions.
I do have the 90 armor on them.
Yep. So now it looks like I'm taking the bait and I'm starting to spread out and starting to chase like I do. Growing impatient of these long battles.
You're also shooting eastern slingers that are out of ammunition.
No, I think they got ammo.
Running with their swords out.
Yeah, I think he's just done that. I think they got ammo. So he brings this noble horse archer into a Thurios spear and my general. Now that should be ripping down quick, but it hasn't lost 1 man at the moment. There we go, he lost 1 man. What's that Thurios spear doing? Is it friggin' going to kill any? Where my general is, you see that?
Yep.
That is unbelievable.
It's got 1, 2, 3... Well, 3 kills.
My God. He just wanders
and
on
again,
out of there
pulling out.
and starts to...
Pulling out should be taking some losses.
Why is that Thurios routing near me general? How'd you give it the morale? Fucking hit, didn't I? So his noble horse archers just tangling with me Celtic mercenaries over there. Getting some good side shots in with me slingers.
Got them pushed right up against the red line in a few different places.
But here comes his noble
This
horses.
isn't a good situation for your Pontics either. I mean, they're going to get attacked in the rear by the nobles, or either shot in the rear by the
I turned around at the last
slingers.
minute. Turned around, got the charge at the last minute. They didn't lose too many on that charge, but now, God, it just seems like his friendly fire just won't hit his. Seems to just pick out my Pontics perfect, doesn't it? God. See, I told you they're not out of ammo.
Pulling out. Yeah. Not at all.
Yeah, ammo for days on them lads. So his general and other noble horses on the right flank here, and it's going to run into my Thuros spears and get that slinger there too. So I try and pull the slinger out and put the Thuros spear into square formation to try and give it a bit more brace in there. But his general just boost, isn't it? It's like a normal cataphract, like a raw cataphract.
And even just pulling out of these engagements, like you'd expect them to take a few more losses,
nothing.
and they're just
losing not a thing, man. Like it's like a
That's,
raw cataphract, isn't it?
Nah, man, raw cataphracts will lose men pulling out of spears.
It was better than a raw cataphract then, because man, that was a bit weird in my eyes. It was a strange engagement, that one.
Now it looks like he's making a beeline for you, Jen.
Yeah, I see that. So I turn around a couple of troops, a couple of Pontic swordsmen.
Yeah, he's just kited away from you here, the far corner with the 3 slingers and the noble horse.
Yep. So this is a stage
at this
where
point,
I go to myself, fuck this, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to consolidate what troops I've got and form up. So I start forming up.
Yep. Especially seeing as all your troops are exhausted at the moment. I mean, even if you do get into combat with them, they are going to be fairly ineffective.
Yep.
I guess it might be a contributor to maybe why they're not doing as well as you'd expect.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
I mean, the general, the Parthian general here has the what is it? Oh, I forgot the general ability. With second wind
Yep.
and battle rhythm.
Yep.
So he's just using that to full effect at the moment in late game, and just making sure all of his horse archers are all fresh.
Yep. Yeah, well, it only works on his bloody general. So, but yeah, it's not a radius one at all. But his general's getting some good kills there. Still in the game. And now
His general's up to 209 kills.
I'm starting to run low on ammo now, so I've realised I've made me stand too late. I'm out of ammo, so I'm trying to bait volleys with my Pontic swordsman out of his, so he runs out of ammo. So he's coming in for a charge now on me. God, they've still got armour there. Oh, that's the new noble horses that he brought out of the woods. They've got ammo left.
Yep.
The Thuros spears are champions. They've done a good job. So he's
he's
at the moment I've got no ammo. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking shit, I've got no friggin' ammo. So I've got to try and double up on something. So I get them 2 slingers on the left and train them both for that bloody noble horse. So I'm shooting a noble horse in the back now as it's running away. And once again, it takes fuck all casualties. Fucking 2 slingers firing out. I was hoping, and then his general comes in. I go, beauty. I'll be able to shoot his gen. So double up on that with the slingers.
No.
And he just gets away in time.
Just been keeping the general out of range and in safety at the moment. Because if that goes down, his slingers will be quite vulnerable and ready for a rout. Pretty much, they don't have the disciplined trade.
No, they don't. So his slinger's still got ammo left, shooting me Thuros. And yeah, this is painful at this stage.
The balance bar is still in your favour, if only just, but
I'm out of ammo. That's the thing, and it seems like he's got ammo for days. So I'm thinking, where the fuck do you bring extra fucking ammo? I'm definitely out of ammo at this stage, mate.
If you have a look at some of the kills on his slinger units, you know, only 18 on one, 33 on another. They might not just have had time to fire in the main engagements.
A couple of my slingers got exactly the same amount of kills. That's weird.
Yeah. No, but his noble horse archers for the most part have been used quite effectively. I mean, 223 kills on one, 223 kills on another, 65 on his fresh unit, and 176 on his depleted unit.
That's right, I'll get a good volley off on his Eastern slingers walking forward there. It seems to bounce off him again. Now where my fucking volleys are going. You watch it. I'm fucking getting perfect volleys, man. I'm fucking killing a dude. Strange, it's annoying me at this stage.
I'd be quite interested to find the missile block chance on Eastern slingers with their shield.
Yeah. Well, here he's pushing up with his slingers. I don't know if they're out of ammo at the moment. No, they've still got ammo. He's baiting me to run out. So I'm getting a few more good shots with my slingers, but not doing squat against his troops.
And just keeping again with your long, thin formations, trying to minimise those casualties taken from his slingers as well.
Yeah, well, it's
However,
working
it does leave you.
They've done a full volley then and only killed 3.
Mm.
Another full volley in them slingers.
It does leave you vulnerable, however, to cavalry charges, and with the thin lines, you don't get that bracing.
He's got the mobility at the moment too, so I've got my Thurios protecting me slinger there. He gets the noble horse archer in, which is absolutely hasn't lost a man against Thurios, which is weird again. So he's got the mobility, which is stuffing me at this stage of the game. I've got no mobility. Them slingers were just out of ammo too, so I'm not really too worried about them going off the field. It's only going on the balance bar at this stage. So he's pulling out again. And yeah, with 9 men in it, that noble horse archer's still sticking in there.
Yep.
So my general's going out trying to sally forth to get rid of some slingers. So all my slingers are out of ammo at the moment, and I'm whittling down to nothing. Them freaking noble horse archers are still taking on Ponic swords and the Thurios. They're going now.
Down to 3 men.
Killed, yeah.
2 finally break.
Finally break with 2 men left. So, right, balance bar shifts in his favour now. And yeah, he's got the mobility, like I said, so it's nothing I can do at this stage, and he's still got ammo. Still got friggin' ammo. Does he fucking hide all this ammo? Must be picking stones off the ground, eh? Picking some stones up off the ground,
enough of them there.
Oh look, I can see some ammo right in front of him on the ground, some stones. Fucking picking it up from somewhere. Yeah, so all my slingers are out of ammo, so I'm just charging them in at the moment. This Eastern slinger going into his slingers actually does some serious damage. It does well. You're charging in like a beast.
What? Yep.
So my general just...
Your general's come back for the brink, yeah.
He did, yeah. He's done well. But that noble horse archer, tanky ass bastards. So my slingers are attacking these other slingers in the woods, killing the beast. Steal some armor, some ammo off him when he kills them. So I killed 1 slinger unit. But here he comes with his general again. The beast of a general. 18 men left. The general is better than the royal cataphract. So just bring a noble horse archer gen and just use him as a normal cav. It seems to work. And we fuck all attack. So yeah, this was my game to lose. I played a bit silly towards the end. I should have just sat back, and when I did decide to sit back, I sat back a bit too late. So this Ponic swordsman gets into the slingers. I hit shield ball. trying to brace him a bit for the noble horses, archers.
Jeez, taking a lot of damage from just 29 men.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Big time. I actually turned him too and done an attack order on that cav coming in. So yes, at this stage she's all over. And end up losing his battle just. I think it was a good showing, but disappointing.
Unfortunate.
It was my battle to win and my battle to lose, and I ended up losing it by my impatience. Fucking kite annoys the fuck out of me too, so that's why I'm a bit impatient.
Oh, it just goes to show. I mean, there's bodies literally all over the map, man.
Oh, yeah.
Scattered to all the four corners.
Definitely is. Yeah, so he's brought a noble horse archer contingent there, doing well. And his Eastern Cataphracts didn't do good at all, actually. It was his noble horse archers. They've done all the damage to me. Nothing else kind of done any damage. It was
Yeah, no, you did quite a good job at eliminating the Eastern Cataphracts. I mean, they were a big threat to your main line off the bat and got rid of them early on, which is good.
Yeah, done well there, but that's about it. But my mercenary Celtic warriors, the beasts of the day, that's the ones that were ripping apart the hillmen, so yep, that's where they got their kills. So yeah, I did bring 5 slingers there, so I anticipated that he was going to bring the noble horse archers. So yeah.
Yeah, no, you're the Furious did alright as well. I mean, one with 29, but another with 89 and 41, mainly cav kills. So
yeah, mainly cav. Yeah, that's right. So my cav done okay, nothing too special. Done its job there. I would have liked to keep it, for late game a bit, but it wasn't to be. So I'll lose the first game, and we'll bring you the second game tomorrow. We'll do a separate little commentary on that one, because this one was a bit long. So, and a valiant defeat. Yes, it was a valiant defeat, but I was my own worst enemy there. I should have played a bit more patient towards the end, which is not my strong suit. Anyone who wants to play me, you know how to frustrate me now, and that's kite me, and you will beat me. Thanks for doing this CoCom with me, bro, and we'll.
Oh no, happy to come down anytime you need me and
no worries, man.
Lend my dulcet tones.
Yes, lovely. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the battle. And we'll bring you game 2 tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Eastern Cataphracts, but it landed in the middle when they were spread out again. So yeah, it's interesting. The mechanics where it aims is just bullshit, mate.
Yeah, I think the biggest example of that is when you see a lot of units trying to shoot at elephants that get strung out, and they'll be shooting at like nowhere near any of the other elephants when the units just spread out.
He's come right here with his general again in front of me, Syrcuse. Baited out a javelin from them again, but I am shooting them with my slinger as well this whole time, so getting a few good slinger shots in. And on the right flank,
he's just put.
Yeah, it's not going too bad. He's just got his noble horse archers there. Eastern Cataphracts.
A lot of cat and mouse just going on, it seems. Vying for position.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I've got a good woods on the left flank. I'm going to use that to push up and push his all his cav and his hillmen on the left flank. I'm going to push them up. So what do you think, bro?
I think, he did pull out at the very last minute, almost like he's just trying to bait a volley out of you, but additionally he's also got his units in a very, like, almost loose formation, like they've been spread out by the trees or just trying to walk through other units, so when your skirmishers aim for a target, they aim for the center of a unit, and that can really play a big factor as to where their shots land.
Well, that's right too. I just got a full Tyros spear javelin on a right, well, we'll press play in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right, so on this left flank, Greek Iraklis is bringing his noble horse archer up. Cops a good volley by these Thurios. It doesn't even go down to man, surprisingly, which I thought definitely would go down to man. But I've also trained me Eastern Slinger on him, so. But yeah, it's in the woods, so that's maybe why he's not losing a man there. G'day everyone, Granitor here again with the tournament battle, SH Clan tournament, and I'm up against Greek Iraklis, and this is the first game. And yeah, well, I'm co-commentating with Conceivable again.
Hello. Got asked back. Didn't do too bad the first time.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Do better this time, but.